eaten with hay. Lots of hay.
No, look at that one.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh.
And 2 are fighting over it.
Wow. That sounds funny. I'm all graphy. You got more there.
Now, what you can do is feed them with one hand, and what are you going to do with the other hand?
Pat them.
Yum! Oh, pat them, scratch them behind the ears. They love a good scratch behind the ears.
My hand! Danny's getting on the phone.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to break it up, guys. Guys, I'm trying to break it up.
Take it out.
Okay, you take it.
They have a very rough tongue.
They do have a very rough tongue. Well, if you had to pick up your food with your tongue, you would want it to be good at sticking to food.
Hello. Is this a bull?
Just watch out for Alfie's horns.
Oh, he might be a bull.
No, this one's a cow. Alfie here is 4 years old. She will definitely be pregnant. In fact, all of our adult females are pregnant right now.
Oh!
It's eating from my lap.
The young female, she's right
I mean,
Yeah, I get that. That's how they look. This is India. India's pregnant.
That's why they're so hungry.
This is Mystery. Now, the one cow I didn't point out the name of, because I want to see if you can guess which one it is Dexter. And Dexter is a bull. I wonder if you can guess which one is Dexter.
This one?
Who thinks they know which one the bull is? This one. Why did you point to this one?
Because it's got big horns.
Yes, because most of us learn about cows from cartoons. And in the cartoons, they always draw the bull with big horns. But on a real farm, in the real world, horns doesn't mean anything to do with gender. In fact, all the horns you see in this paddock belong to girl cows. Girls can have horns. And to confuse you even further, my bull has no horns. Now which one is he?
That
Have
one?
another guess. Why do you think that one?
Because it's the biggest.
He's big and muscly and strong, isn't he? Yes, certainly. This black one here is Dexter. Dexter is his name, and Dexter is also his breed. Dexter is like a short-legged Angus. They were developed in Scotland to be like a multi-purpose house cow. They have a very gentle temperament. They can be meat and milk cows. And right now, what's on Dexter's face? No, what do you see? He's normally black, but what's on his face right now? Mud. We call that his war paint. When Dexter is upset, which usually means the neighbour's cows have come close, Dexter will scratch at the ground with his hooves until he reveals some dirt, and then he'll rub his face through the mud, making himself look more impressive. So, cows came up with war paint, not us. All right, what you can do now for me, folks, is you've got a whole lot of hay crumbs left, but that's some good M&M's hay, remember? So what we're going to do is gather that up in piles and very carefully dump it over the side. Don't throw it, it'll just scatter in the wind if you do. If we carefully dump it over the sides, that's going to give the cows something to do and allow us to drive off. Anything at your feet, you can kind of scrape overboard with your feet. Yeah, just drop it in a nice pile over the side. Excellent, excellent.
Cows are trying to eat my feet.
No, they're not.
So we've currently got 28 beef cows on this side. About 12 of them are breeding mums. So we should get 12 calves over the next month or two. So August, September, October is when we're expecting calves this year. Our bull is with our cows all year round, so they can get pregnant at any time. But their pregnancy is 9 months, and then they'll feed for approximately 6 to 9 months. So we can work out roughly when the calves are going to be born. And we're not worried about calves being born in the winter like they do in other parts of the world, so we don't worry about when they get pregnant, because it's not dangerous for the baby. It's really not cold here. Not for a cow. All right, did we scrape some hay overboard? Okay,
Yeah.
grab your seats. We're going to move on to our next animal. What do you think our next animal is?
Llama.
Depends if he followed us, but yes. Hopefully.
They are there.
Oh, they're right there. Fantastic. We have to drive a little way away because the cows will bully the llamas away, and we want to make sure that they can get up close to you.
Bye, Cowie.
Say bye-bye to the bull.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bull. Be working.
I used to be a cow.
Bye-bye, cow. Mummy, Mum, I think this might get a bit of publicity. Mum, I think this might get a bit of publicity because I'm filming what we're doing on the farm tour. Yeah. Guys, here's a close-up. Here's a close-up of a llama. Yeah, here's a close-up of a llama that we're about to feed. We're gonna take it a little. We're gonna take it a little way off. No, but they'll probably find something for them. And there's the other 2 llamas. It's following us. It's cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this farm tour so far. See, it's big front teeth. And yeah. So we're staying here through the gratitude, through the loveliness of a friend who lives 2 doors down from us, who actually built this farm. Like, yeah, so she built this farm, and so now we're staying here for free. We're staying in the most expensive part of the farm, the homestead, which is $820 a night. But they have several other things than just the homestead, and yeah, we've got several other things that are not the homestead that you can stay in, including the huts, the cabins, and the camping sites. So yeah. So we just fed the llamas. Guys, we just fed the llamas by putting our hands in a cup shape like that, and it felt so good. It felt really, really nice to feed the llamas like that. It was really, really cool. Now we're going up to see the pigs. Yay! Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, we've got many pigs. There's many pigs up there. Look at how many. There's several different piglets and big pigs in there too. So what can we see? How many pigs can we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Too many to count. I cannot count all those pigs. Look at them. They're beautiful. They're good old animals. Pigs. There we are. Now we're driving. Oh, the cows. We still got some cows back there from what I just showed you filming. Yeah, so there are cows. We're going to, and they're all chickens, so they're shielded from the foxes. Because there's a sneaky fox that goes on this land. So yeah. Look, we're right up close to the pigs now. How many do you see? Too many to count, I told you. Right up close to the pigs. We're right up close with the pigs.
So I told you we were going to play a game. Come and learn the rules of the game.
So we're about to play a game with the pigs.
All right, this game is called Bacon Sandwich. Here's how you play. You take a slice of bread. Do you all know how to throw a frisbee?
Yes?
You frisbee throw the bread, and if it sails through the air and lands on a piggy and stays there for 3 seconds, you win the respect of the farmer. It's much harder than it sounds. Give it a go. Take a slice of bread. Give it a go.
Piece of bread on a pig.
Last. Big kids too. Come on, I know you want to.
Hello, chicky chickies.
Pro tip: bread sticks to hairy pigs.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Yay! I just
Who was that?
me.
Oh, respect. I told you you win respect. So close. I've got a few more pieces.
Mum, I did it. I let it stay on the pig for 3 seconds. See, it's still on. It's still on. The piece of bread that close that time. Didn't get it that time. Got it
Oh,
first
that's
time.
cheating. Illegal throw. Illegal throw.
But look at all the pigs. Too many.
Oh, they're done.
And there's chicken.
Hello, chicken.
Just tell Ren to be careful with the
More in the
fence.
middle, so we've just moved the lines in a little bit, but really they're done. So we'll move them on next week.
So look,
A what?
lots and lots of pigs.
All right, now in this paddock, I've got 1 boar, 3 sows, and 15 piglets. What's a boar?
Daddy pig.
Very good. So many people say wild pig, but actually daddy pig. Which one is the boar?
That one.
This fella here. And what is growing out of the side of his face?
Tusks.
Tusks. He's got 2 tusks that grow up, 2 tusks that grow down. And listen closely. You will hear the squeak, 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 like fingernails on a chalkboard. Hear it?
Yeah.
Of his tusks constantly grinding together and sharpening. They are razor sharp. They come to a very fine point. He can flick his head up like that, and his tusk can catch you with the point and open you right up. Or, if your finger was to get caught in between them, he would slice your finger off in one go. So that's why we don't put our fingers near the pigs. All right, what is a sow?
A mummy pig.
Very good. You know a lot about farming. Where are my 3 sows? Point them out.
There.
This one,
there, and
this
there.
one, and this one. Very good. They're the next biggest ones. This is Miss Piggy. This is Ginger. She used to be red. She changed colour. And that's Peppa Pig right there. Between Miss Piggy and Ginger, we had 16 piglets. I just sold one yesterday. They had 8 babies each, which is not many babies for a mama pig. The average is 10. Their pregnancy is 3 months, 3 weeks and 3 days long, or 114 days. They'll feed for 2 months, which means they can easily have 2 litters in a year. So between 3 sows, how many piglets a year do I get? Who's good at maths?
30.
Oh no, twice a year.
60.
Very good. 60 piglets a year from this little herd, and I have the same size herd over near the car park, although one of those is Grandma Pig, so she doesn't give us any babies anymore. So I'm getting 40 piglets a year out of the 2 sows on that side. Now, with all of those pigs, who can tell me what are pigs good for?
Bacon.
Bacon is true. Most of these pigs are going to become bacon. That's why they don't get names, except for our breeders. But while they're here on the farm, they actually serve a very important regenerative process. Can anybody tell me what that is?
Dig up the ground.
They dig up the ground. Now, if that was your backyard, would you be very happy?
No.
No, pigs do not make good pets. They do that to your lawn and they grow this size. So that's why pigs don't make good pets. But they make excellent regeneration farmers because they're doing this to the ground. And why is that good on a farm? Why does the farmer want to dig the ground every now and
So
then?
that he might be able to plant something.
Exactly. And in fact, in this case, I'm not planting anything at all, but the digging of the ground helps plants to grow. Who's ever planted veggies before? When you planted veggies, did you plant them into hard, compacted ground?
No.
You had to dig it up and fluff it up quite a lot. Do you know why you did that?
So that plants could grow.
Yeah, what part of the plant grows under the ground?
The roots.
The roots, and what do the roots need?
The roots. Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
lots of water and nutrients. Very good. The nutrients are carried by the water, but also by all of the millions of microorganisms that are living under the ground. Now, if that ground is compacted flat, it's very hard for water and nutrients to travel through the soil. So it needs to be fluffy. There needs to be lots of little tunnels and networks under the ground. And that's what our pigs are doing. Everywhere they go, they dig, and the ability for water, air, and nutrients to travel through the soil increases. I don't need to add chemicals. I don't even add any new seed. I just allow the grass that was there to come back, and it comes back healthier and stronger. Now, we ran this program with 4 pigs on 4 acres. So that little paddock that's over near the car park unfortunately got wiped out in the flood. It got filled full of gravel, all our pasture got carried away, so we're recovering that at the moment. But in 2 years, we were able to take grass that was only ever growing about ankle high to grass that would grow waist high. We didn't add any chemicals. We rarely used a tractor except to fill in a few little pig wallows. They did all the work for us. Our local government came, they heard about the program that we'd been running. They came out to see it for themselves. They were so impressed they wanted us to be able to promote it. So they gave us a grant to be able to run the same program that we'd done on 4 acres on about 30 acres on this side of the property. They have funded all the electric fencing for us, and they're allowing us to do, they're funding soil sampling so that we can actually prove our results through proper sampling. And so this program here, we've just started. It's a bit hard with the weather that we've just had over the last 6 months, but over the next couple of years, we're going to be collecting some data and publishing some results to show farmers in the region that you can actually recover land. Now, this land has been traditionally dairy farmed for 50 years or more. And in traditional dairy farming, you open up the paddocks and allow the cows to wander where they want. It's less management because the cows just do all the work for you. Do you remember when we fed the cows, I said the cows make a choice just like kids do? What do they go for first?
The hay.
Why? What was special about the hay?
Because it's sweeter.
Extra sugar in it. And in a pasture, they will do that. They will identify patches of ground that has extra sweet or better tasting grass. Sugar is really hard to find in nature. It's very easy to find in Woolworths, but it's hard to find in nature. And so the cow will prefer sugar if she can because that's less work for her. And in the process, she will travel from sugar patch to sugar patch, trampling all of the salad grass in between. And in 50 years of that kind of management, the ground gets more and more compacted to the point where only weeds and really hardy grasses will grow. We're using pigs to soften up that ground again, and over time we're going to start to condense the cows' movements down to smaller and smaller paddocks to force them to eat what we call everything on their plate. They have to finish a plate before they move on to the next one. But pigs is the first part of that process. Pretty amazing, hey? No chemicals, no machinery, just looking at what nature does and mimicking it. All right, let's see.
What has Daddy got in his mouth? It's got like white stuff.
Oh, it's foam because he's always chewing to sharpen his teeth. His saliva gets caught there and it goes all really foamy and it makes him look even scarier. Just like the bull got mud on his face, it foams at the mouth. All right, so.
Okay guys, thanks for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed this park review on Hosanna Farmstay.